China is threatening to shoot down House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's plane if she visits Taiwan. Let that sink in. That is the threatening full-on war with America that China is doing today, yesterday, and the weeks leading up to that possible trip, and it's in writing. A columnist for Chinese state media tweeted, "If U.S. fighter jets escort Pelosi's plane into Taiwan, it is invasion. The PLA, that's the People's Liberation Army, has the right to forcibly dispel Pelosi's plane and the U.S. fighter jets, including firing warning shots and making tactical movement of obstruction. If ineffective, then shoot them down." The Chinese are masters of propaganda. But keep in mind, the CCP, the Chinese Communist Party, controls the media in China. That means this tweet doesn't go out without the approval of top Chinese officials. For all the tough talk this week, this is the clearest sign yet that the Chinese are willing to kill the second in line to the presidency of the United States if she goes through with her plan to visit. That could set off a chain of events that could lead to open military conflict between the U.S. and China, a nation boasting more active duty troops in uniform than any other country in the world. Well, our military is not taking the threat lightly. The USS Ronald Reagan Strike Group is already in the South China Sea patrolling. The speaker is expected to head to Asia as soon as tonight. She kept quiet earlier today on whether or not she'll actually go to Taiwan.
I'm very excited should we go to the countries that you'll be hearing about along the way, about how the conversations we have now.
Now, Nancy Pelosi would be the first Speaker of the House to visit Taiwan since Newt Gingrich did it in 1997. Okay, this time is the U.S. boxed in. The Chinese say Premier Xi Jinping warned President Biden in their call yesterday, quote, "Those who play with fire will perish by it." That call came yesterday between the two leaders. So at this point, can the Speaker and the administration back down and allow China to dictate to the U.S. who can go to Taiwan and who can't? Now, timing is everything here. We know the Chinese have long considered Taiwan as their own. And after years of diplomacy and occasional military tensions, yes, they may now be prepared to move in with force and take the island nation. New York Times reports China could make a strong move against Taiwan within the next 18 months. That's far sooner than the previous timeline of 3 to 8 years. CIA Director William Burns believes Chinese President Xi will use the lessons from the Russian invasion of Ukraine before making his move.